Hey guys, welcome back to Disc Review Sunday. This week we have the DGA Surf. It's a new putter, came out from DGA. Kohler Dolan was kind of hyping this one up.
Mm-hmm.
It's the next big throwing putter, I think, out there.
Yeah.
What were your first thoughts giving it a couple throws?
I've played 2 rounds with it now. I've thrown it maybe 20, 30 times now.
Yeah.
Um, the 2 rounds plus, throwing it out in the field a little bit. Um, it's a little deeper than I would expect from a 3-speed. The inside feels more like a 2-speed. It kind of feels like a deep NV AVR-esque type disc,
Yeah.
but I think it flies a little straighter. It is pretty board flat, so it doesn't quite have that glide. But maybe some people aren't looking for that. I know in my putters, I'm looking, at least my throwing putters, I'm looking for a little bit of glide. Even my Berg is kind of glidey. Um, I I have mixed feelings on it right now. Um, the mold itself, I could see myself enjoying in premium plastic,
Yeah.
but maybe not bagging.
Yeah. I
So
mean, for me, we got to throw this thing on a few different lines. We gave it a big Annie line. It kind of held and like slowly panned.
mhm.
Not too much like fight out of it really.
No,
Like I know you threw it once and gave it a little too much Annie and it just kind of held the whole time. Like
yeah,
it never even tried. Um, I don't mind it as a throwing putt. Like for my hand feel,
yeah,
it's nice for a throwing putter. Like I didn't like fan gripping this. Like I
okay,
gave it a couple fan grip throws at the end there
yeah,
and I couldn't really fan grip throw it like I do my normal putters.
sure,
Um, Throwing it like flat was nice. Like I got a good snap out of it, and it just flew straight. It almost reminds me of like a proxy in that it doesn't really want to turn or
fade,
fight or fade out. Like it just kind of wants to go straight with like a slight fade, but it doesn't really have a lot of glide.
yeah,
Like whenever I got on it, it kind of just like went, and then as soon as it started to lose speed, it just died.
yeah,
Like it just fell out of the air. Um, I could see it being good for like maybe you need like a spike hyzer that you don't want to like spike too hard. You want it to push a little bit more,
yeah,
but I don't was not my favorite mold to throw.
mm-hmm.
And like you said, the plastic. I know you like a stiffer plastic.
Yeah,
I like mine a little bit softer and gummier. This also feels like baseline.
yeah. It's
Like
definitely a putter plastic. It's not a
yeah,
like premium
it's
plastic.
not like the glow envies or anything like that where you have that really nice like plastic for throwing. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't forehand it for the life of me.
No.
That's one thing with like a lot of putters I know I have trouble with in general. But the lack of stability in it means that like if I try to throw this any harder than like 30% on a forehand, it just
Burning.
yeah, it's burning because of
Yeah.
my shaping. So
Yeah, the mold itself, like, I don't mind too much.
yeah,
I do like the way it feels in my hand for a thrower. It's a little deep for what I would like in a putting putter.
what do you think are like the best lines for that kind of disc? Like, what would you throw that for?
I feel like 200-foot spike hyzer up shots, not even like 150 spike hyzer up top shots where you can't go straight at it,
Yeah.
or like 200 slightly downhill, just straight at it with like a tiny bit of fade.
Okay.
Those are what I would put it on. I was actually kind of excited for this disc,
Yeah.
and I don't think it lived up to my hype at least. Like I said, I don't mind it. I would probably give it like a 4.8 for the mold right now.
Yeah.
I would like to see what it comes out in, if it comes out in premium plastic, what it flies like then. Maybe it is a little more domey. This is the first run, but I like 4.8 to 5 is about where I'm at with this. Like, I don't love it, but I don't hate it.
I was right in that same range. I think I was at like a 4.6. Like it has its uses and obviously everybody likes throwing different kinds of plastic. I know if you have a bigger arm, you might like something like this because it is almost like Berg-esque
Mm-hmm.
in a way where it doesn't really glide. It kind of like just pushes and dies.
Yeah.
Um, and everybody, has a need for different kinds of discs, but
Yeah.
definitely not my style. Like it feels like a baseline putter plastic, like, and for that, it's just like so stiff.
It is. It's like
Like
jawbreaker esque.
I don't know if I would even putt with one of these.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't mind the plastic. I like a stiff plastic.
yeah,
Um, but it is very stiff. Like my stiff envies like are at least a little. They give a little give. These are just
There's no give.
there's no give. 4.6, 4.8.
Yep.
What are you giving plastic?
It's baseline. I got to give it like a 5.
I would probably give it a 6 for plastic. I do like how firm it is, but
Yeah.
it is very grippy and very tacky. But like you said, I feel like it might get beat up a little too fast.
Yeah.
So, cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching the surf, and we'll see you later.
Oh, yeah.